Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. We kind of got cut off there. No worries. We're jumping right back on. I'm super duper excited that you're here. We're right back on. Had a little bit of technical difficulties, but that's part of the show. What all you do is just keep going, okay? So we're back on, back in the place to be. Tanisha is live again. So thank you if you're gonna be tuning right back in. This is the 14 days of self-love. So I'm super duper excited that you have decided to come back and join me here on this live presentation. Now, again, as I mentioned before, we talked about so many things. We are now at day 8, everyone, day 8 for this series, and we've talked about some amazing topics. I've got a lot of feedback. People have been downloading their free workbook and they've been using it and getting a lot of jewels from it. So I'm so excited that you're tuning in, you're tapping in, you're giving yourself more love and care. And that's what it's all about. It's just showing yourself more of what you need and what you really want. All right, we're going to dive in now. This is all about diving deep and going over some information that you can use for yourself to promote more self-love daily. And today is day 8, so we're going to be talking about following your heart. Self-love is following your dreams, it's following your passions, it's following your goals, it's following your heart. So with that said, when we follow our dreams and when we follow our heart and when we follow the thing that just we're very passionate about, and it's not always all about passion, it's just because we can have a passion about this one day and this another day. However, it's the thing that's deep rooted inside of us that just gives us a profound joy that we cannot stop thinking about, even if, it's just kind of like we daydream about it. All we think about is, these certain things or this one thing that we know if we could, if someone told us, hey, you can't do this anymore in your life, and that one thing, and you say, wait a minute, what? You said I can't do this anymore? Would just kind of like, oh my gosh, no, forget it. Take all this and let me just do this thing or let me do these things right here. And that's just like the joy that, it gives your heart, your mind, your soul, your spirit, your body. It just brings so much life. And when you love yourself, you start to go more to the things that you are naturally naturally attracts your interest, that naturally attracts your care and your passion to do things. And so one of the things that I can say is that if there's something that you really love to do and it's been on your heart for months, for years, for days, for weeks now, and you've just kind of tapped in and you've decided like, hey, like this is what I really love to do. This is what I want to do more. I know I've talked about it for so long. I've talked to people about it and I've held it as a hobby, but I think I want to take it a little bit further. Or I think I want to maybe take some classes in it. I think I want to, get some more education or, just to dive in just a little bit deeper because I think I'm going somewhere with this thing. I know if I get, consult with the right people, get extra training that, I could possibly, make this into like an extra stream of income. I could, possibly flip this to help someone else or another group of people by using this talent, this gift, um, this tool that I have. And when I follow my heart and when I follow my passion, I know that something good always comes from it. And it has always served me in such a fulfilling capacity that I know that the right people at the right time in the right place, once they get a hold of the things that I can that will benefit and help solve a problem, I know that this will be beneficial for them too. So when we talk about self-love, it is our natural things that we love to do. And a lot of times we want to look here, we want to look there, we're like, oh no, that's too easy. No, like it's got to be harder than this. Like it can't just be me being able to, um, make, sew and be able to make these nice designer clothes or dresses, or it can't just be me being able to solve court cases and things like that. It's got to be something harder, like my gifts, my talents, my passion. It has to be something. And it's like a lot of the things, it's like we know we are so good at it. It comes so easy. It comes so natural that we want to skip out on it because it's like in life we have been programmed, we have been trained to think that our heart's desires or the things that we want, it has to be a lot harder to get. It has to be a challenge. It has to be a tug of war, right? For us to for us to be able to follow our heart. Struggle is really not necessary. That's a whole mindset thing. Going through like ups and downs and this now in life, we're going to have challenges, right? But having to fight and this and this and that, that's really a mindset. That is really something that we have. I've been eating black jelly beans, so if my lips is black, I love, like, listen, look, let me segue because I feel like I had it, but I'll segue. Black jelly beans, right? Gotta love it every year. That's a non-negotiable. Black jelly beans. But anyway, so I was just saying, like, if my mouth or my lips are black, then there you go. But some things are definitely we don't have to struggle. It does not have to be a tug of war for us to really push ourselves forward to get the things that we desire and that we want. And here's why. It's because many times, people say, well, the good things in life are free, right? Or if it's too good to be true, then it probably is. No, your heart's desires do not have to be too good to be true. If it's too good, then it's for you. You see, we have it wrong. We have been programmed to think that only these certain amount of people, or these, this, it's held for these people, or this thing, or this, the privilege get this, the good things, and then we have to settle right here. And then if we're good enough, if we work really, really, really hard, and keep ourselves humble and low and oh, it's me, and just beg, then we can then kind of get to our dreams and our hopes and our passion. No, these things should be natural. It's our birthright to follow our passion, to get the good things. There's nothing too good to be true. There's nothing too good to last. There's nothing too good for us to follow that is in our heart's desires, because this is what God has given us. This is our dreams. This is our hopes. These are our passions. This is the things that we live for. This is the things that when we're on our job, when we're sleeping, when we're talking with people that, that sometimes we're like, okay, same conversation, but you're thinking about your heart's desires, right? You're thinking about your dreams, man. I can't wait to get off work, or I can't wait, to the weekend, or I can't wait to this morning, or tomorrow morning, so that I can go and work a little bit more on my dreams, a little bit more on my passions. It's all because it's your heart's desire. It's all because there's something that's pulling you deeper and deeper and deeper to the things that you really love and the things that you're naturally good at. And so when we draw forth and we follow our heart's desires, there's going to be two things. What we really, really love, we're going to continue to pursue. And then the things that we don't, that are kind of like we've just been doing to get by, is going to somehow fall off. It's going to drop off. It's going to fade away. Because when we get close to that passion, when we get close to the things that we want, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be writing. It could be dancing. It could be art. You could be an architect. You could be someone who loves to solve problems and cases. You could be a professor. You could be someone that, that a librarian. It doesn't really matter what it is. It's something that you're really good at. You're natural. And the thing is that your heart's passion not only serves you, it doesn't only help you, but it helps others around you. It helps a community. It helps a nation. It helps a world. It could possibly help your family or your neighbor down the street. You see, because the gifts that we give and the things that we have, our natural desires, always make room and adds no sorrow to it. It's the good things. And yes, 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 let me clarify. There will be challenges along the way, because the challenges are here just to help you refine your heart desire, to help you refine your passion, to help you refine your gifts, to help you refine your talents. But as you know, the more and more you follow, the more and more you become complete, the more and more there's a resolve, the more and more there is a strong belief that you are willing to live on your feet than die on your knees doing what you don't want to really do. You say, well, what do I have to lose? There's so many things that has happened from the last 2 years, from the last decade, from so many other times. And it's just like, look, if I don't live my life now, if I don't do the things that I really am passionate about, if I don't follow my heart now, if I don't follow my dreams now, where am I going to be in 5 years? Where am I going to be in 10 years? And then what is it going to cost me if I do not follow my heart? What is it going to cost me if I do not follow my goals? Am I going to be in the same place that I was last year, saying, praying, hoping someone will throw out a line for me? Listen, that's miracles happen, right? And we expect miracles. And we must take action. We must take action on follow our dreams because we love ourselves. And when we start to really, really, really hone in on that love, we have nothing to lose. There is nothing to lose because you already know what it's like. You can always find another friend, right? If you decide to follow your gifts and your passion, you say, look, okay, we've done this for so long. We worked. I'm gonna try to do this on my own. And guess what? You're going to go after it. You're going to give it all. You're going to give it everything you have. You're going to really, really put forth all of your energy, all of your effort in love and peace and joy and happiness and vigor. And you're going to step forth and you're going to go forth. And guess what? Things may, remember, you might have some challenges on the way, but it's there to refine you. It's there to make sure that you are ready for it. Each level comes new obstacles, new different things, but it doesn't mean that you have to continue to fight and claw. And this is not, it's just making you stronger. So we're not saying we pray to God that these challenges go away. We're telling you, we're asking God to make us stronger. Give us more of you, God, than yesterday. We're asking, these are our gifts, these are our talents. Refine me, help me, teach me, oh Lord. What is it that I need to see? What is it that I need to know to follow my heart's desire, to follow my dreams, to follow my gifts, to help other people, to be able to lift up humanity, to be able to help my neighbors, to be able to speak to a child so that they will be able to grow up and know that they are valuable, that they are worthy, that they can be and do and have anything that they want, to be able to change the society, to be able to uplift the perspectives of people, to be able to open up where things were closed, and to be able to negotiate and be able to communicate with people from all different nations and walks of life, to be able to bring love and unity. This is my passion. This is my joy. These are my heart's desires. What are our heart's desires? What are your heart's desires? It takes love. And when we find out what we really, really love, everything else fades away. It's like, I've been doing this for so long, but it's not really what I want to do. I'm going forth with my dreams. I'm going forth with my passions. I'm going forth with my goals. And guess what? I can always get another friend. I can always get another job. I can always get another house. I can always get another, a business. I can always do that. But right now, I'm betting on myself. Right now, I'm following my heart. Right now, I'm following my dreams. And that does mean that sometimes you might have to cut some things off. You might have to cut some people off. You might have to, remember we talked about the other day, you're going to have to choose. You're going to go in one door, out the other. You can't have both feet, 1 foot cold, 1 foot hot, because God says, look, you don't want to be spewed out of the mouth. You want to be able to walk boldly into following your passion. You want to be run in your leadership. You want to walk in your gifts. You want to be firm in who you are, in your gifts and your talents. And whenever you give yourself love, when you give yourself love, you give yourself permission to be you, your authentic you, from the core, your authentic voice, your authentic power, your authentic self, from who you are, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. And guess what? You can give a care. You don't give a care in the world about what anyone else thinks about you, whatever any opinions anyone has to say about you, because you're going for it. You know how it is to feel stuck. You know how it is to have, to self-sabotage. You know how it is to kind of feel like, man, I want to do it, but I don't know what these people are going to say. I'm too connected to this person, or I live in a house. You don't understand, Tanisha. I live in a household with certain people, or I'm in this clique, or I'm in this organization, and that's not allowed. We have to follow a certain order. There's no room for us us to kind of be ourselves, our original selves, to follow our passions. I mean, on the when can I do it? Is it on my job or is it off? Is it when I'm with a group of people or is it not? Can I do it within my church organization or can I not? This is all up to you. You have the power. You have the strength. I'm not telling you to let go of everything that you have. I'm telling you to, even if you have to just think about your passions, even if you're following your heart by daydreaming. That's why I said never quit your daydream. Even if you have to take 5 minutes to think about where you would be, you're closer than you were before. Why? Because you are manifesting with your mind. Because if you can think a thought, you have to see it to believe it. It's not you see it in your mind's eye. When you can already visualize and you become a master visualizer, you can create and you can manifest your dreams by following your heart, by following your desires. Even if you're not able to take physical steps, when you put it and you plant that seed of, look, I'm going to follow my heart's desires. There's something deep inside of me that I've really, really been wanting to do, whether it's to come up with a dance choreography, or whether it's to write a song, whether it's to write a book, whether it's to fly across the world, wherever it is, whether it's just to become better, take better care of yourself, to love yourself more. Whatever it is, it can be the smallest thing. It's up to you, but it's your heart's desire. And sometimes it doesn't cost you any money. It doesn't take any money or anything. It's just a resolve. It's just a determination. It's just a definite. It is a non-negotiable. This is something that you say, I'm giving it all. I'm playing full out. I'm doing the long game. I'm not going to play games here, games there. I'm going to go after, follow my dreams, follow my heart with everything inside of me. And after I've done all I can, I'm going to still stand. I'm going to still pray. I'm going to still meditate. I'm going to still put God first. I'm going to still, whatever it is that you believe in, you're still going to stand in your power, because you're going to see it come to pass. You're going to see it physically. You have it in your head. Now all the manifestations are coming. It's just the feeling of it. If you can stand in the feeling of just knowing and following your desires, if you can just take a moment and to say, what would it be like? What would it feel like? What would it taste like? What would it be like if I could do this and help people? If I could be here, if I can, change the situation that I'm breathing, if I can go forth with this without having fear of what these people are going to say, or fear of my past, or fear of my present. You know what? Don't worry about what other people are going to say, because let me tell you right now, anybody who is trying to remind you of your past is not in your greatest and highest good. And sometimes you need to make a decision. Are you going to continue to let those type of people in your life, or are you going to cut it? You know what I'm saying? Because listen, today is the day. Now is the time. We have to move. We have to shake, and we have to roll in the things that we love and the things that we desire. And our heart passions, it can't wait. Our heart desires have been on the back burner for too long. We have stalled. This 2-year pandemic has helped us to lock in, has helped us to, this lockdown and current different things happen, has helped us to sit. Now, what are you doing in the house for like 5 and 6 hours? You can't leave. You can't go nowhere. Only essential workers. And even if you were essential worker, you still had time to be like, man, what do I really like to do? I can't go out no more. I can't, do the things that I want. I can't go to these places. What were those last 2? Did you come out with a gift? Did you learn something new? Did you learn a new skill? If not, that's okay. It's now time. You can take the time now to say, okay, this is what I've had since I was a little girl, since I was a little boy, whatever. And I've been meaning to do this. And now this video has helped me to, to get that last little push, that last little confirmation, that last little sign. And I know God has been putting this on my heart. And so had even said this the other day. Why ain't you still doing this no more? Well, what happened to so-and-so? I thought you said you were going to do this. Well, guess what? Now I'm doing it. Now I'm saying it. Now I'm being it. Now I'm becoming it. And that's all you need to know. That's all you need to do. Walk in your leadership. Walk in your love. Follow your heart's desires. Follow your passions. Your gift will make rooms for you. and will bring you in front of great and amazing people. And when you're in front of in the midst of great and amazing people, guess what? They don't have a problem with opening up doors for you because they have theirs, because they're elevated, because their mindset has transformed, and they know that someone helped them get there, or as they have learned and grown and elevated to their highest and greatest good or their higher self, they understand that it's all about connecting. It's all about relationships. It's all about making this world a better place. And when they know that, and when they see that in you, they see you moving, they see you, they're getting to know who you are. I've heard, I was listening to a live, uh, today actually, and I have to give great respects. This is Pastor Martin Williams, and what I learned from him today when I was listening to a live, and he was live on a set, he said that it doesn't matter who you know, it matters who knows you. So, in other words, what that means is even if you know a lot of people, because a lot of times we say, okay, well, it's not who you know, it's not what you know, it's who you know a lot of times. Now, that depends on what country, different things like that. But now I've learned something different. It doesn't matter who you know, because you can know a lot of people, and that doesn't mean that they're going to give you access. That doesn't mean that when they see your gifts, when they see your talents, when they see you, that doesn't mean they're going to support you. You can have 4,000 people on your friends list, and you know all these people. It doesn't mean that they're going to like, that they're going to share, that they're going to comment, that they're going to buy your book, that they're going to support you, that they're going to be there when you call them. It doesn't mean that you can have 4,000 people and only really know 5 on your list, only really have 10 good friends out of the 4,000 people. However, it's who knows you. And when someone knows you, and that is good, and that really, really wants to see you excel, and really, really wants to see you fly and be the best version of yourself, then this person can bring you into a room. These people can help to elevate. They can see your potential. They can see who you are now and who you can be, and what tools and things that you need to get you to the levels that you need to be. And so it's not always who you know, it's who knows you and is really working in your favor. And this can be behind closed doors. You don't know who's watching you. You don't know who's being motivated by the support that you're giving others, or by the decisions that you're making for community, for different people in your family. You don't know what mother or family you're inspiring by each day reading the Bible to your children, or walking them to school every day, or just being at a parent teachers conference. You don't know who is being inspired by you just showing them care and showing them support when they're having tough and challenging days. You don't know what is happening, but when you show love, when you give your heart, when you follow your heart desires and dreams and goals, you can change this world one ripple at a time. And that's all it's about, because when you follow your heart's passion, you love yourself, and love is the highest frequency. Love is the highest vibration. There's only one power, there's only one source, and that is love. And when you love yourself, God is love. You are loving everything. You are loving yourself. And we are looking at this from a heart space center. And we know now that all is love. So love yourself. Follow your heart's passion. Follow your dreams. Follow your goals. Plan it out. Take action. If you have some challenges, you consult with other people. If you have questions, I do personal coaching right now that can help you to get through. And another thing that, since you stuck with me to the end of the video, I do want you to know that I have a very, very special offer, and it's absolutely free. And this is my 14 days of self-love guided workbook. So in this workbook, you are going to be getting more than 20 pages of activities and information to help you along your self-love journey, because this is not excuse me, this is not just a day or a week thing that we're doing. This is over a series of time when we're talking about self-love. self-love and self-care. And so when you have this workbook, you're going to be able to go back and do some reflections and do some love talking, and write yourself a love letter, and be able to really digest and chew on this, and take this information in. Okay, because there's a lack of love in the world, but once we begin to love ourselves, all we do is spread love to the highest good and the highest white light and the highest and beautiful of what is above. God is love, and I love you. I really love you. I'm grateful and I'm thankful for you just taking the time out, just hitting the replay, or if you clicked on this video and wherever the clicker landed and you just listened to this word, thank you so much. You are appreciated. All right, my name is Tanisha Portier. I am a global innovator for the 21st century. So I know, I feel, I see, say, touch, taste, believe that I'm here to create. I'm here to cultivate my natural gifts and talents. And that's first starting off by helping and healing myself, my family, and then the world. So wherever you are in the world, whether it's morning, noon, or night, I am blowing kisses to the globe. Have a beautiful day. And as always, smile. Are you smiling? Yeah. You're smiling, okay? Smile.